Now, here's something I bet you really haven't seen done much before. A DarthMod campaign in the Peninsular War DLC. That is correct. The Iberia Campaign of DarthMod. And we're not doing one of these little fishies, no. We're not doing the UK, or the Nasty Frogs, or the Spaniardo here. And we're doing the Kingdom of Portugal. You see, I couldn't get my way with the Kingdom of Portugal in the Empire Total War late campaign. But we're going to have it here, eh? Okay, we're going to have some DarthMod running alongside our Great Britain 7 Years' War. So we're going to play some Kingdom of Portugal. Now, this don't really, not really any historical objectives there, but we have to ensure that France owns no more than 5 regions while holding the Midi-Pyrenees. And we have to complete this by the end of our turn in late December 1815. We're playing a normal and hard. None of these additional gameplay options. Because I don't hate myself, see? So we're going to play on normal hard. Yes, so here we are. I bet you haven't really seen much of anything like this, eh? Isn't it beautiful? We've technically got 4 armies in the field. Down here in Faro, we've got Portuguese cavalry and some infantry that we're going to move up to Évora. Because this area is not under tremendous threat as of now. However, Badajoz here is going to be popping over troops now and then, and we really don't want to have to deal with that very much. We have got the British army here under Beresford. Hopefully he stays nearby to help us, but we cannot guarantee any of that, of course. Pedro Tavares. Can we... Yeah, we should be able to come down here and secure this trade node to South America. Yeah, so if we secure that and pop a unit of militia into the port there at Sintra. Let's take these militia and leave them in Lisbon. And we'll take the rest of the regular troops and march north to Coimbra. Of course, Wellington will likely follow suit and do similar, hopefully. That should be good for our military moves to begin with. Eesh, that is not good on the money though. So we're going to have to raise taxes here. That still didn't help. We can move people, yes we can. We're an absolute monarchy. Okay, so he would be a bit better for the treasury. He's good for the army. Any of you down here? Okay, he's good for the justice. Nobody else really terrific, so we'll swap him around just because he's a bit better with the books. And we are going to have to build these roads as a first thing. And definitely work on the economy first of all. Military supply port. Guess, yeah. +3 trade routes possible at sea. I don't really see the point of that right now. Theater, that'll give us money as well. What's we got? Oh, the market, the merchant house. Yes, that is a tremendous amount of money. Let's build the merchant house. And we'll build the theater as well. Now that does use up all our cash. Hopefully our people will be okay with that. Bring this back down to normal. It must be the troops. But the militia are cheap though. Well, let's disband them. I don't think we're going to need them right now. It's not really even touching us. I mean, what can we get rid of here? The unit of militia. The artillery is probably, yeah, what's knocking us out here. And the cavalry. Actually, the infantry is costing us quite a lot of money, too. Okay, let's... Let's get rid of a unit of artillery, unit of grenadiers. And from down here... Get rid of that cavalry. Oh, not enough, eh? Jeez. Ah. The ship's not even enough. Well, the ship would be enough, but... Can we get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of a cavalry unit there. Okay, that's brought us back into the positive. Don't think there's anything we need to do. No. Spain. No, we've got everything we need. Let's continue. Alright, we're back. And we made some money. However, the income is not liking us, unfortunately. They've left Badajoz open. Of course, the British have taken Coimbra, so let's continue up to Porto. And hopefully not run into anything nasty along the way. We are still plus 90, so that is a good thing. However, we're just going to have to really save up cash at the moment. Because he's taken Beresford north as well. Interesting movement. Okay, looks like he's bringing Beresford back down. That's good. I'd like him to stay as close to Evora as possible. Around the cash. Oh, this keeps... Tax everyone crazy amounts? No. That gives us a lot of extra money. Okay, yeah, let's tax the rich then. That is definitely what we need. And our roads are taking a couple turns still. Okay, so that means we should be good. Yeah, Porto's open. And we're going to have our first little battle here. Okay, let's do the Portugal, Iberia, LP, DM for DarthMod. We should be good to just give him a smack now, I think. Yeah, for God's sake, be sure you do not risk the cannon. And that was the quote from John Churchill. Righty, let's stick the general back here. The Froggies have Fusiliers, and that is pretty well their establishment. French garrison, that's basically Fusiliers. And armed citizenry then. Nothing monstrously magnificent. And nowhere good for our guns. That sucks. Except up here. Let's see about that. So if we do that... Yeah, they're in range. They can reach. And they got visibility. Okay, so that means we need to do the same with them. Because there is nowhere else our guns can really open fire from right now. And we'll put the cavalry here. And they're going to go around the flank. Let's put the Cazadoras here. Actually, yeah, put them on that mode. And then the infantry. I would love to suck them in. So I'm going to put them here and then distribute them. Come on. And distribute them around the guns. I think that should be good. Bring the general here too. Okay. Grenadiers. Yeah, there we go. That sucks though that they have that hill. At least they have no cavalry, so that does give us a slight advantage in the field. And we are getting some of them. They're definitely coming this way, so I think we can safely flip our people around. There we go. And then infantry here. Actually, it's probably better here. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly run to do that. Let's try and do some harassing fire. Now our cavalry could be very good with a downward charge from that hill to our left. I like the Portuguese grenadiers. I like their uniform. It's very nice. And we will keep our general in close proximity to our center here. Ah, good. The Cazadores have opened fire. Okay, let's pull back. It looks like they're changing their idea. And that's leaving these guys absolutely open. I think the sounds are a bit too low now. It's leaving these guys open for a flanking and rear charge. And these guys have a pretty decent hillish advantage. Okay, they are coming this way now. Can we canister yet? No, but soon. Canister now, yeah. And you too.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Excellent volley, lads, yes. We'll have these charge them down. They'll probably come back. Yeah, there they are. They're coming back. Excellent. We got some fantastic canister barrages on them there. Yeah, they're not too happy about that, eh? Switch the target. Yeah, and they're repositioning to take in that. Withdraw the cavalry. Yeah. Got some nice dents in their line there. Get the cavalry as far away as possible. As usual, they're coming back. Get these guys into position.
Senor?
See, DarthMod is fun. Oof. They hit a lot of us there. They also have the terrain advantage, so pull back. Yeah, there we go. Bring them into the guns. There you go. And move in on the flank with the infantry. And move up with those grenadiers. And prepare the cavalry to get in their rear. Excellent stuff, yes. Very nice. Get the cavalry in the valley so that we don't lose many of them. Very nice. Ooh, they are in cavalry. They're in square formation. Don't know why they're doing that. Now would be the time. Give them some volleys now that they're in square. Yeah, that broke them. Really? What are you people doing here? Let's move up our line. And once again, we'll pull back over here. Okay, they're squaring. Get out of there. See, DarthMod can actually make these dinky little Napoleon Total War battles interesting. And that cavalry should come back. Just get a general over there to help them out. And pull back this infantry. And then use the artillery barrage. There we go. Yeah. Let's get them to go after their routing units. Excellent, that broke them up. We can certainly use the general to chase them down now. And we'll switch around our firing here. There we go. Continue. I guess I really don't have to do this because we're doing attack anyway. And they're gonna get a nice volley on our cavalry. Bastards. Charge them in the rear. Good, now get the cavalry out of there. And then move up the infantry. Good, we got into them. Have the general go after that militia garrison. And you, artillery, can fire down there. Excellent. Yeah, that got them. Artillery, now limber up. Okay, these guys are pretty well taken care of. We use this cavalry unit to go after those citizenry, and these to go after the militia garrison. We killed Hercule Brisson. Isn't that sweet? How cute. Yeah, keep them off fire well. And we should be able to actually make them... We should be able to get all of them here. Some of them got off the map. That sucks. Oh well. It's given our cavalry a ton of experience, and that's what counts. Yay. Chase the fishies. Make them squeak. Eek. And it gives the general some experience too. He's got to have some combat experience. Poor guy just sits on his horse all day staring at people. We've actually done pretty excellent, I think, for being a small field force. Not too shabby. That should be good. They lost them all. And we liberate our town and repair things. And then hopefully, yes, that'll give us enough money to build the roads here next turn. And hopefully build a market here. I think that would be useful. Or actually the supply post might be pretty good. No, the market, I think. We're a bit more dire straits for economy at the moment. But that's pretty good for a start. Let's see how it goes. Alright. The theater was constructed. It's very nice. Let's do the basic roads. And that market. And that should help our economy a lot. Are we able to lower... We are able to lower some taxes. Can we go to normal? We can and be in the positive. But let's keep those up on those. Uh-oh. There's the froggy. That's no good. Say that's no good. We're gonna have to loop back down with our army, I believe. If we pop out of there, are they angry? No, they're happy. They're ours. That's, yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens if we move the army down this way. Let's see what that does. Well, that made him leave whatever he was trying to do there. So we'll come back north. Maybe we'll be able to intercept him in here. I don't know where he's going, but we can try our best to prevent it. That place is pretty well done. We'll be able to move down soon. Can't build a trade ship yet. That will give us a lot of extra money when we can do that. Oh, we can build the clearances down here, though. Let's do that. Ah! We have ambushed him. This could play to our advantage. And I think it will do us a very nice victory, because we can descend on them rather quick and hopefully get into their guns. We'll be able to surround them on each side, yeah. Alright, so we'll leave this for the next part. And I hope you have enjoyed the beginning of our Portuguese expedition. Ta-ta.